Don't miss anything. Don't miss the tragedy. Don't miss the opportunity. Don't miss the problem. Don't miss the answer. Pay attention all day to what's going on. You'll pick up some valuable information. Let the University of Life teach you today. You don't have to just sign up for a class to learn. Learn from life. Learn from the day. Hey, most people are just trying to get through the day. I'm asking you to get from the day. And this taught me to keep a journal. I started keeping this journal when I was 25 years old. My own journals now make up a significant portion of my own library. Mr. Shelf said to me, Mr. Rohn, don't trust your memory. If you see something valuable, if you hear something valuable, if you read something valuable, put it in your journal. Throw the magazine away, throw something else away, but keep the notes here. Sunday morning, keep the notes. Listen in class, keep the notes. I'm trying to get kids hooked like me. Be a buyer of empty books. Kids find it interesting I buy an empty book. Especially at my station in life. What did I pay for this one? $26? I mean, kids find that really interesting. You pay $26 for an empty book? And the answer is yes. Here's why. To prompt me to go looking and searching until I find something worth $26 to put in here. And I'm telling you, if you were to look in my journals, now my journals are all private, but if you were to get a hold of one of my journals and look through it, I'm telling you, you would not read very far until you would say, this is worth more than $26. The man is a serious student of his life. He's a serious student of his income. He's a serious student of his future. Looks like he tries his best to set a better... I'm asking you to do the same thing. Okay? Observe and keep track of the good ideas that come your way. Now here's number 2. Become a good listener. You got to listen well. Okay? And I know it's challenging these days. So many voices want our attention. Radio voices and television voices and advertising voices and commercial voices and religious voices and family voices. There's all kinds of voices. And here's what you got to do. Sort through all the voices and find the best ones. Find the ones that have meaning. Tune out the static. Tune out the shallow. Stay for a while with voices of value. Now we some of this stuff on cassette tape so you can stay for a while. We put it in books so you can read for a while. We have a seminar like this so you can come and what? Stay for a while and do some constructive listening. Here's what we've got to teach our kids, parents. We've got to teach our kids the skill of selective listening. Okay? Tune out the shallow. Tune out the evil. Tune in the good and spend some time listening to things that'll build your life, build your future, build your bank account, build your treasure, build your happiness. Okay. Now here's the third one. You got to read all the books. I got no substitute for reading. Got me started on my library when I was 25 years old, my personal development library, my success for the future library. Wow, how important that is. Here's what he said. Key phrase of the afternoon, become self-educated. Not just formal education, self-education. Here's what I've discovered in my own personal experience. Formal education gets you a... Self-education gets you rich. Formal education make you a living. Self-education make you a fortune. Never cease your quest for knowledge. Cease your quest for ideas. I didn't learn how to become a millionaire until the second 6 years of my economic life. I never learned it in high school, never learned it in college. I had to pick it up through what we call self-education. Be to search and look for the ideas, to teach yourself what the possibilities are in the marketplace and what the opportunities are and where the dangers are and how you can avoid them and where the possibilities are and how you can maximize them. Okay? Read all the books. I got one of the better libraries, right? I'll admit I haven't read everything in it, but I feel smarter just walking in it. My library. I was smart enough to buy it. Now I got to be smart enough to... Okay. So read the books. Okay? This stuff is easy. I'm telling you, it's not difficult to learn how to change your life. I've been teaching kids in my country for the last 18, 19 years how to be by 40. 35 if you're extra bright. Much sooner if you find a unique opportunity. Because I found a unique opportunity age 25. I'm a millionaire by the time I won. Didn't wait till 35. But rich by 40, 35 if you're extra bright, much sooner if you find a unique opportunity. And guess what kids want to know? How did you become a millionaire by the time you were 31? Let me give them the key points, how I became a millionaire by the time I was 31. Number 1, I lived in America. I mean, that's number 1. Australia will do as well as America, no difference. A country that believes in capitalism, start from nothing, build something. Plenty of schools, plenty of books, plenty of libraries, plenty of marketplace, plenty of corporations, plenty of teachers, plenty of churches, plenty of ministers, plenty of everything, plenty of banks, plenty of money. What else do you want? Australia's just as good as America when it comes to opportunity. Substitute here, Australia for America, but here's how I got rich by the time I was 31. I lived in America. Number two, I found an opportunity. And there's opportunity everywhere. Doesn't matter where, opportunities everywhere. You heard Joe say, most people are missing the chances for opportunity in sales. They just don't look beyond where they are. They don't lift up their eyes and see all the possibilities if they just exert themselves for it. So number two, I found an opportunity. Here's number three, I found a teacher. This Mr. Schultz, who was willing to teach me and level with me and tell me the truth, that it was my fault, lack of a set of a good sale the first 6 years, and if I wanted to change, everything would change for my life. That's how I got rich. Now here's the most exciting part about how I got rich by the time I was 31. It was easy. I'm here to tell you it was easy. Somebody says, well, Mr. Rohn, if it's so easy, how come everybody else around you didn't get rich during that second 6 years of your economic life? Here's why. It's easy not to. How else can I share any simpler and any plainer? You say, no, Mr. Rohn, for everybody else around you during that 6 years, it was hard for them. And it was easy for you. That's not true. You can't debate me on that point as intelligent audience and win. Let me give you one of the most profound philosophical statements I can possibly give you on this March Day 92. Here it is. The things that are easy to do are also easy not to do. That's the difference between success and failure. That's the difference between pennies and future fortune. That's the difference between health and illness. I'm telling you, the difference is not hard, easy. The difference between two easies. One, easy to. Number two, easy not to. I'm telling you, Australia's easy. It couldn't be any easier than here. This is called country. You just got to take that note home. Australia's easy. Bangladesh is hard. In my country, guess how many people have a library card? Where you can go get the wisdom of the world, change your life, change your future, change your bank account, change your health, change your spirituality, change everything. By the way, how much is a library card in Brisbane? Free. Here's what free is. Easy. I mean, free is easy. It doesn't get any easier than free. Somebody says, well, would you bring it by? Well, no, you've at least got to go get it. Guess how many people in America have a library card? Answer, 3%. 97% couldn't be bothered. 97% won't take the time even if it's free. Guess how many people can retire when it comes time to retire from the income of their own resources? Answer, 5%. 5% are dependent on the government, dependent on a company. Haven't got what it takes to put together their own personal resources so they can retire from the income of their own personal resources. Only 5%. And here's what I came all the way to Brisbane to share with you today. From the deepest of my heart, here it is. I ask you sincerely today, walk away from the 90%. Walk away. Ed Foreman said it well. Don't talk like they talk. Don't read what they read. Don't go where they go. Don't blame what they blame. Walk away from the 90%. Join the 10%. Find this little book, Richest Man in Babylon. Join the 10%. Get a library card. Join the 3%. Become financially independent. Join the 5%. Walk away from the rest. In all sincerity, I ask you to do that. Okay. This stuff's easy, ladies and gentlemen. Just amend your philosophy. Find this little book. An apple a day. A walk around the block. It doesn't take much. A little bit of refinement of the set of things. You could care less about the wind that blows. Somebody says, are you worried about the recession? The answer is no, not if you've got a library. The answer is no, as long as you've got somebody to teach you how to set a better. What could you care about the wind that blows? Wouldn't make any difference to you from now on. Why? You know how to arrive at any destination, and that's what? Set a better sail. Don't wish for a more favorable wind. We call you naive. Wish for the wisdom to set a better sail. Now here's number 2 of my 5 steps. How I so drastically changed my life from the first 6 years of my economic life, winding up broke. Second 6 years, winding up rich. Here's number 2, attitude. Attitude. First of all, we're affected by what we know. That's philosophy. Second, we're affected by how we feel. That's attitude. Now we don't start with attitude to change our lives. We start with philosophy. Someone says, well, Mr. Rohn, I think attitude will do it. You know, all we need is just to be motivated. And the answer is, well, probably not. Somebody says, just motivate this guy, he'll be all right. I'm telling you, probably not. If a guy's an idiot and you motivate him, now you got a motivated idiot. The answer is no. Here's the key to changing our lives, ladies and gentlemen. It's called philosophy. We start with education, not motivation. Without good education, you have anything to be motivated about. First of all, you got to know whether or not you messed up the last 6 years. Mr. Shove said, Mr. Rohn, I would suggest to you, you got pennies in your pocket after 6 years of economic activity. He said, I would suggest you messed up. It's not the government that's messed up. It's not the marketplace that's messed up. You've messed up. And that was the truth. Now, he said, you can turn that all around, however, the next 6 years, once you understand where the problem is. Not try to fix what's going on outside. Try to fix what's going on inside, and you can forever change your life. I did that. So first we need education, but now number two, we do need motivation, we do need attitude, we do need the emotional side, and let me give you a short list on feelings. Here's number one, it's how you feel about the past. Got to have a good attitude about the past. Here's the best I can advise, treat the past like a school. Let the past teach you like a schoolmaster. Don't let the past beat you. Don't beat yourself over the head with your past losses, past failures, past mistakes. Let all those go. Just learn from the past. Gather up experience from the past and invest it in the future. Here's number two. It's how you feel about the future. And here's the best way to feel good about the future. Have it well planned, well designed. Have your goals and dreams well set. There's two ways to face the future. One, with anticipation. Two, with apprehension. Guess how most people face the future? With apprehension, because they don't have it well planned.